We're going once. We're going twice. Okay, we going in.
We go live.
Hey,
That's the matter for you.
Hey, we got some people in the feed, and that's how we do. Oh, what do we do?
What the fuck is going on? All right, y'all. Savage AF is the name of the show. You know what it is. I'm Black Pedro.
I am. Shit.
We having all kind of technical difficulties.
No, I'm Shang. Hey, listen.
That's what it
whatever.
is.
I wish y'all would judge me. I wish a motherfucker would judge me. Listen, this is Savage AF brought to you Mondays and Fridays, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesdays through Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Time. And we're all the way live.
YouTube, Facebook at the same damn time, y'all. Now, listen, if you ever miss us live.
Yeah.
Drugs have taken over your life. Okay. You need Jesus.
You need an intervention, is what I think.
And you need to go to our YouTube channel, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word. Get it, y'all. And when you get there, make sure you do shit like this.
Ooh. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring the bell. The bell is important because the bell reminds you we're on. Also, make sure you give us, you know what I'm going to do. The thumbs up and the rate. Okay, so make sure you do all those things and you'll be a good person. And we're not done there. We got to keep going. There's one more thing. Got to let you know. There's this little app that, well, we need your help with.
It saves lives.
It saves lives. If you don't want all the butterflies in the world to die, follow at Black Pedro on Instagram and follow at Comedian Shang on Instagram. You'll feel better about your life. Like and subscribe to all our shit. And if you don't, you're a sad, horrible human being. And all that money we saved up to give you, we're not sending it. We're just not going to do it.
Not even going to send it.
Yep.
Speaking of you all, thank you guys for joining us today. Queen B, first in class today. Breezy JJ's, Damani Jones, no other Miranda. What up, though? Welcome back to the live. Evelyn, Bronda, Pam Knox. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for building. As the building continues to build.
We're going to do the run up on the rundown, but right before we do the run up on the rundown or the rundown on the run up, running down onto a run up is a still running up, running down. So, okay. Yeah. Make sure y'all do this. Okay. Come out to the live show we're doing this Wednesday. Woo. That's right. This Wednesday. Bam. At the Hollywood. That's right. At the Hollywood Lab Factory. You're going to be at the Lab Factory at 7:30, 6:15. Jamie Kennedy's going to be on the show. Lisa Walters from a ton of movies and shows. She's going to be on the show. Black Pedro, myself. Make sure you come out, Lab Factory. If you want to get on the free guest list, inbox me on IG, Comedian Shang, or inbox Black Pedro on IG. I just inbox. You know what it is. So make sure you do that. You'll feel better about your life, and it'll make it. When you come to the live show, it'll make you feel better. And guess what? Your whole private parts will always be warm and healthy.
And fresh.
Fresh. Queen B, yeah, what's up? So we want to talk about some shit today, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. The last couple shows we did, and I'm gonna let Pedro know this. And I want the people to stop giving Pedro shit about his harboring
of hobo
hoes. And I need y'all to give him a break. Okay, he didn't see that coming. He didn't know that the woman wrote the script for Get Out. Was trying to take.
She was soul. White. Who assumes white girls are
right? Yeah, and she was trying to take his soul, and that's the reason she wanted him to go back to sleep. So when he woke up, he'd be her.
I had to hit her with a cease and desist. Like,
Yeah,
get off my phone.
yeah. So yeah, see, but I want the audience get off his back, okay?
Come on, man. I'm doing things.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up because now they're like hobo host. All right, listen.
Yeah, I
That's
guess the
done.
number one sign is like at the end of the night when I was about to bring her on the first, like she was just like, "Your place," you know what I mean? There was no your place or mine.
I think
It's
it
like
was your place.
your place.
Yeah, yeah.
I should have known.
So you know what though? But she give good head under a bridge.
Who goes there? Riddle me this, nigga.
Yes.
If you answer all the questions, nigga, it was, fine.
Yes, to pass the lead of her.
All right, man. Let's get into it,
We're
y'all.
gonna get into the show, but there's a lot of shit going on. Wait, you'll see.
Come on, stick with us, y'all. It is Monday, June 13th, 2022, the year of your Lord. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Speaking of Shang, we're gonna end with a SHANGRY today. Asking a very simple question. When will the whites learn?
Yeah.
When they gonna learn?
That's it.
Let's talk about it, man. Before we get into that, Black Pedro popping today, profound philosophy for you all. No man is an island unless you're Oracle founders or co-founder Larry Ellison. Let's talk about it.
Well, yeah, that's a little different with him.
Before we get into that, cheers, everybody. I just wanted to salute to Drunk Rudy as we talk about the second day.
You give me 5 minutes in those ticket places and those voting things, and I swear I'll show you that I'll turn this election around.
Rudy was drunk on election day, y'all. We're gonna talk about it, man. But before we get into that, Monday, June 13th, 2022. We are gonna start off today's show.
2020 twin.
We are gonna start off today's show with the most. I mean, we ask a lot of questions like "nigga what" and all that stuff, but the most critical question we ask always sounds like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
That's what it is, man. So, just when you thought America was done, she's warming back up. 31 white men, average age 26 years old, were arrested in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, very near a pride rally or event,
Right.
with masks, uniforms, riot gear, smoke bombs. Apparently have had the attempt to cause some trouble, get into a dust up,
right?
As we tend to call insurrection.
What they were trying to do is stop the gays from being gay.
We was gonna beat the gay out of them, man.
What we're gonna do is, if you beat them hard enough, they don't think about sucking no dick or licking pussy. You gotta beat them. Look,
they're devil demons, so you can't pray for them. So you just gotta beat the gay out of them.
You know what? Half the time, what was the joke? I can't remember. It's Bobcat Goldthwait. I wish this was my joke. He said, "What these guys are like, I never liked you gays. You gays, it's because I'm kind of attracted to you, and I wish that you could hold me in the night. And
you smell kind of good."
Yeah, like water hitting them. Like, that's the only reason I'm beating you. I'm insecure. I want you to hold me. Yeah, they absolutely. But when I say they wrangled them, they wrangled these motherfuckers.
So this was not a situation where the FBI was on it. A concerned citizen saw a bunch of crackers in a parking lot piling into a U-Haul and decided to call the cops. Like, I don't even think you're supposed to transport crackers like that.
But apparently, U-Haul said, "We don't give a fuck. You can have the truck. I mean, what you doing with it? Don't you worry about it, nigger boy."
Yeah, man. So these 31 crackers piled into a U-Haul. Somebody saw it, made a call, and that's how this got busted. Otherwise, there would have been a dust up.
I know U-Haul's brand is probably like, why the fuck did they have
God damn it. You guys never heard of Ryder? This is the only time they pitch it for the competition.
Damn it. And U-Haul's like, God damn it. What is now everybody's like, U-Haul racist? Is that what you haul?
Well, yeah, now they're gonna have to add when they rent a truck, they're like, and exactly what are you hauling?
What are you hauling?
Living room furniture or crackers?
Or a bunch of motherfuckers. This is their updated Klan. This is the updated Klan hood to me, where they're wearing these white, look like the guy from that movie where his Rorschach.
Oh yeah, Vorshak, yeah.
Yeah.
Watchmen.
Watchmen. Look at how they're dressed. But I got to give it the cops.
That's
When
the
I
new
say
white hood, by the way.
Yep. When I want to tell you this, these cops got a lot of them, and they handcuffed, zipped, tied them,
Yeah.
and made examples of them. But you can't see any of their faces, so we can't say you should lose.
Well, they actually did today release all 31 mugshots. So yeah, listen, it's white. It says they written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Like as soon as you see him, you be like cracker, cracker, cracker,
Yeah.
cracker, double cracker.
Wow.
Rich.
Wow. Queen Bee said,
wait.
truck full of crackers.
Yeah, man. So wait, I want to hit Pam Knox up real quick. She said Coeur d'Alene's, which is where this occurred in Idaho, was where I had my first run-in with the KKK. They had a headquarters in Hayden Lake, Idaho, not far from there. Sorry you had that run-in, Pam Knox, and glad you're still here with us. But also know that that brings us to an interesting bit of history for Coeur d'Alene's itself. It was, for many, many years, a hotbed of Aryan Nation activities, right? So like it was literally a social headquarter for Aryan Nation groups. They have, since banished, that kind, those groups from that area. And that's something that, the police spokesman talked about. He also was very clear that these were not, and this is a white man talking about white men. He was very clear that this is not Antifa or Black Lives Matter or an FBI front operation. Or whatever.
It was, everybody knows that the black people are at fault. Okay. And all you niggers listening to the show, we all know that you were there planning to attack the gays. Come on now.
And then that brings us to another point, because another thing to point out here is that there were no weapons on these guys in terms of guns or anything like that. But, in this time when we are talking about, gun regulation and possible bannings of assault rifles, Black people, gay people arm up because you see what they want to do, right? Like this, and if you think these are the only 31 motherfuckers in America that are trying to do this, you out your goddamn mind. So,
well, I beg to differ. I think that these white people, and they are white. I don't know why people are saying, "Well, no, I don't know if they were all white."
No, they
were all white.
These oh, by the way, Patriot Front is the name of their group, and it's a known racist supremacist. They want a white ethno state. That's what they want.
Now, I don't know if you can see the cops are all around them here on this photo, but if you look at their hands, it's actually black people, and they painted their arms and hands white.
Yeah.
So if you feel like, well, maybe it was the blacks and they tricked us and they pulled an Eddie Murphy from Saturday Night Live and painted themselves white. And that's why we think it's white men, but it kind of looks like they're pretty white.
It's not a group of Negro albinos.
Yeah.
No, you can tell by the hair and the lack of teeth. By the way, these guys came from 11 different states to gather here, so they weren't local like that. People are asking Pam Knox, Breezy JJ's, what was their plan? Seemingly, it was to. I don't know. Just probably just be disruptive. They did have like riot gear, like riot shields. So they were probably just gonna go in and start ramming motherfuckers and kicking and stomping, and then pile back in the U-Haul and take off.
Right.
But skirt, everybody hold on.
And U-Haul's like, please don't return the truck.
Could you just you guys
fucking steal it?
We have your card on file. They should have noticed when the American Express they used had 3 Ks in America. They probably should have picked that up. They should have
probably, get the cracker card.
Yeah. Queen Bee said that she heard they did have weapons, but from what I've seen on CNN, they said they didn't have any weapons. You don't see any in any of the pictures. So I don't think they did we're planning on going that far. But it's still terrorism, right? Physical intimidation, violence was on their mind. Yeah, I don't think they were going out there to shout harsh words.
Well, maybe they were coming out. Hold up. Maybe they were.
They had a routine worked out. Yes.
And they're gonna come and dance, and then they had on the same outfits, and maybe that was okay. Maybe that wasn't it. Okay, the bottom line is these groups. Everybody in the feed. Let me let you know something. If you're a person of color, know these groups are growing. These groups are actually organizing. They're using the internet, Facebook, and whatever other social media they can to collectivize their crackerness, and their crackerness is going to start implementing different places in the country where they're going to attack. They're going after the pride marches. They're going after any kind of black gathering.
Juneteenth coming up.
Right. They're going after any black gathering. So you got to think these guys, if there was 30 here, right, that they got, and you notice they like wearing khakis. They love the khakis.
They want to be soldiers so badly.
Right. But they're not. But this is the sad part. Some of the cops that were like, if you look at the January 6th shit, that didn't want to really press them because they believed in what they were doing. And they caught a couple of those cops and said, well, you can't do that. You fucker, you can't do that. So I'm gonna let you know something right now. If gay people, and this is the thing about it with gay people, it's like, here we go. Anytime you start like that, there's gonna be problems with what I'm saying. The gay people that are racist, do you understand? They don't like you either. Don't you understand? They weren't coming there and be like, oh, you hate niggers too, but you suck dick. All right, I'm gonna let you go. No, they were like, they hate you too. And that's why I was always confused in the gay community, where the white gay community is still racist toward the black gay community. But you try to say that you have you're unified, but you're not. If you condone this type of shit just because the color of the person's skin and their sexuality. I know me and Pedro get it. I don't want to say all gay people, but there is a bunch of there's a portion of gay people that are still racist to black gays.
Yeah, I mean that's largely what Chappelle was addressing in his last special that caused all this
that got him tackled, that got people saying no, that there was LGBTQ plus communities that were like trumpeting the motherfucker that tackled Chappelle. Like he deserved it. Look what he said in his special. So you got to think, with all of that kind of narrative.
That nigga left out of there like this though. That motherfucker arm was in all kind of directions. So he also got what he deserved. That's crazy you said that. I just been posting this. Like, look at that nigga. That nigga elbow is facing forward. Like that doesn't make sense.
It was follow me. It was follow me on my Instagram. Oh yeah, it was follow me on my Instagram. And don't run up on stage and think Chappelle's people. I think Chappelle's people showed you that.
Yeah,
but I mean,
got friends.
Yeah, no, they gave him the business. You said his arms were. That ain't supposed to do that. That ain't supposed to do that. But these guys, a lot of them, if you look at some of these guys look like some big dudes. So I think
average age 26. You know what I mean? Like this is like, I don't know, Gen X, Y, Z, some shit like that, millennial motherfuckers. But either way,
where are they getting where is this hatred coming from other than older white people? Like older white people teaching younger white people, or is it that
it's passed down?
Or they're such pussies they're worried about who's fucking who? Like that's the thing. So you're gonna go to a pride march to start some shit because you don't like the fact that they're fucking each other. Why are you concerned about the fact that they're fucking each other?
Here, to answer your question, man, because
why are white nationalists going after gay people? I'm sure there was in Portland, there's a lot of white gay people. So it's just their sexuality. You want to beat them down and hurt them because of that.
All right, guys, look. So this is the timestamp. The time I went to Sweden.
Right.
back in 2017. This is where racism started. Now, I took a picture of this placard. We were at their Natural History Museum. As you can see, it's titled "Knowledge: Putting the World in Order." I'm gonna give y'all this real quick. The age following the death of Charles XII is known in Sweden as the Age of Liberty. An effort was made to establish freedom from autocracy, war, and oppression. It was at this time that Linnaeus, or Carl van Linné, was active, and the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences was founded. Linnaeus created a system of classifying plants and animals, which also came to be applied to humans. This, too, was the intellectual foundation of modern racism, with its hierarchic division of human beings into superior and inferior races. So this is in the Swedish Natural History Museum in Stockholm.
Right.
Blatantly in one sentence saying racism started here, you know, and this is what happened. So when you ask how, a very long time ago, during the Age of Liberty in Sweden, a white man decided that white people were better than all other humans. And far too large a sect of white people have absorbed that, either
But these are this
covertly or
wasn't
overtly, you know,
this wasn't a
subliminally.
racial thing as much as it was.
No, these guys are a white supremacist group. They are all about a white ethno state. Again, they're called Patriot Front. So the word patriot is just code for white, frustrated white dude. You know what I mean? Incels,
Right.
involuntarily celibate, right? So it is, you know, and bigotry, hatred, it bleeds out into these other things. But when we talk about white ethno, they also mean heterosexual state as well. So it's just an extension of the same ignorance and hate that, you know, white heterosexual men are the pinnacle of humanity. And, you know, they're only able to really prove that in hockey.
Right.
And other than that, you know, you can sit down with that bullshit.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you're just joining us, Savage AF, we are talking about the 31 members of the Patriot Front that were arrested in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho this weekend.
Yeah.
Thwarted their attempt to dust up a pride event was thwarted. And that's not a word we use often.
And you know what? It's rare you see a bunch of white dudes with zip ties on the ground with white men around them.
Men, yeah.
And
I don't think I've ever seen this. Actually.
I don't. This is a new picture for me right here. And also, I just want to say, U-Haul, y'all still cool with me.
Yeah. But U-Haul should give free rentals to black people for gay people, black and gay people.
A bunch of gay men should come in and say, "Listen, you owe us.
We need a van, bitch."
Yeah. I mean, the crazy part of it. Hey, I see some new people in the feed. The crazy part of all of this is, are these people, they got arrested, but will they get off? I always worry about that.
Okay, here's the other thing, and I'm glad you asked that, Shane.
You know that you've seen situations where they do get off.
Well, here's one thing we do have to recognize: nothing actually happened. Like they didn't actually do anything. They was about to. I mean, we all know they was about to, but they again, the word comes up. They were thwarted. The forces of evil were denied. So there aren't any, you know, kind of felonious charges or anything coming against them so far. Probably, I don't know, riding in a U-Haul without a seatbelt. I don't know. So we're not gonna get. Yeah, we're just not gonna get any like punitive action out of this. Like, you know. But I guess most importantly, they were just stopped. And then hopefully the authorities are obviously, they should be on them now and monitoring this group heavily and tracking these individuals.
But then they're gonna do it again.
Well, that's why I'm saying they need to track these motherfuckers. I mean, it's a catch and release, right? Like, but you got to put a motherfucking a tag on that motherfucker.
Yeah, put like a thing on their leg or some shit, like beep, beep,
bells
beep.
on their shoes or something. Yeah, you need to know where these motherfuckers are at all times and monitor.
They've
earned that. I think through these events, they've earned that. You know?
I don't trust them. I know this sounds fucked up. I don't trust Why would you let these motherfuckers go? Because you know what they're about to do.
What's the charge though? What's the charge? What's the charge that you hold them on?
God damn it, man.
See that, you know that, and so it's like good that they weren't able to hurt anybody,
Right.
but because of that, you know, we're also not able to really prosecute them for anything. So you know, it's a double-edged sword. But Joe Wertz, what up? What up, though? That's the homie. He said they're getting doxxed as we speak. So the court of public opinion will be where we get our justice for these 31 Patriot front crackers. But
the Patriot.
That's a good point. They are getting doxxed. Like their faces are released. They're out there. The names are out. So
I think that their job should fire them.
Absolutely, and any future
I think their job should fire them. Right.
Any prospective employers should be well aware of what they're getting.
Right. I mean, because the bottom line is even though they didn't do anything, end of the day,
clearly they were going to.
They were going to do some shit.
I mean, you know, so yeah, you know.
And they can't say, well, we were going to go over there and dance with them. No, no.
This is like 5, 6, 7, 8. We hate. We hate and hate. Like, I don't know.
But but why you hate? Okay, so because people think I hate gay people sometimes, and I don't. I don't. I just my problem with the gay people that I have problem with is don't think just because of your sexuality you deserve in the entertainment business a spot. You have to earn your funny. You can't just be, by the way, I'm gay. Did you know I'm gay? By the way, I'm gay. Hey, I'm gay. And not tell no fucking jokes. I was on a show at the Chateau with a comic last night, and he was awful. He shouldn't even been on stage.
Did you watch Gerard's last special?
No, I couldn't do it. And don't use that as your crutch. Use it. I mean, be funny. Go for your funny. Definitely go for your funny first, or your talent. If you could sing, because you shouldn't get it just because you are gay. And that's the only problem I have. It should be just like there's black folks. I feel that way. You shouldn't get it just because you black.
Yeah.
But white people do get a lot of shit because they white.
Yeah, some black people only do like racial jokes and shit. It's like, damn, bro, you ain't lived a regular life at all.
Yeah.
Queen B, giving us a bit of history here, some knowledge and education for me. Hockey was first played by Micmac Indians in Nova Scotia, she says. And then she goes on, in the late 1600s, the Europeans stole it. Go, what is your Virginia ass doing knowing so much about hockey history? That's amazing, though. Wasn't aware of that. My theory is that Europeans love soccer so much that they just refuse to invent another sport, and every other sport is just a version. Like I call hockey soccer on ice, but
pretty much.
She said I read. Okay, you ain't gotta get snappy.
Wow. Okay, Queen B again. When I see you in these streets, breakdance battle.
Damn.
No, okay. So, before we move on to the other thing, the fact that they caught this many, maybe it's a precursor to them catching more, because you know there's going to be more.
I mean, the feds are well aware that activity is up among white supremacist groups. So, you know, again, though, this was about to slip under their radar until somebody with half a bit of goddamn sense.
Wow, that U-Haul is really filled with a bunch of crackers.
Yeah, just like these uniformed paramilitary crackers piling into a illegal. By the way, you just can't transport humans in the back of a U-Haul. I don't care if you're going to the store or to, bash gay people. It's just there's no state where that's legal.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. No. U-Hauls are pretty.
they're utility vehicle, but not.
They're good. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, these dudes, if they get off, and I hear what y'all saying, and what you're saying,
there's not going to be any real charges. There ain't no if they get off. There's not
if they get off, but it does make them.
Yeah,
they don't look so supreme there. They don't look so top notch there. The fact that they caught all you motherfuckers.
And I just love the face hiding thing where you have so much white pride, but you just can't fully express it, huh?
Yeah, I can't.
Speaking of white pride,
They got a bunch of them.
let's talk about their leader. Bum 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 dum da dum. We had a second day. Oh yes, we had a second day of the January 6th hearing, and you know, a lot more information coming out. Um, one thing I want to get to a little bit later within this topic is the money and where it's gone. You know, America, show me the money, and then you'll get the story. But I think our favorite tidbit we're going to start off with today that we found out was that Rudy Giuliani, formerly known as America's mayor, now known as a drippy Nosferatu. He's a melting, a hair dye dripping Nosferatu. This nigga was drunk as hell on election day, apparently.
And saying the craziest shit.
And out of all these people, and you got all these people from campaign manager, top advisors, all kind of motherfuckers telling Trumpy Dumpty that he is not the AG, telling them, bro, you lost, ain't no fraud.
No,
Like,
saying
bro,
I just want you to know I think it's bullshit. And
Yeah.
he flat out said it was bullshit. And
all these people
everybody's
telling
trying
there's
to
no fraud. The people are telling him he's going to lose, and the motherfucker that Trumpy Dumpty listens to is off that brown liquor, that corn liquor.
he was
Rudy was like, fuck it, just say you won. Like, that's how drunk people think too. They just be like, man, fuck that shit. Just tell them motherfuckers you won.
Tell the cops I said to kiss my ass. Whoa.
Tell America
whoa.
I said suck my dick.
My dick. Exactly.
And
But
that's the motherfucker that Trump listened
why
to.
have we why are we
like,
listening
this guy's
to
on to something.
why are we listening to this crazy motherfucker? Why are we
He's like,
listening
make
to
it a double.
Look at why are we listening to this insane?
He's like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Why are we listening to him? And the bottom line is he's already shown that he's incompetent. People in New York already knew he wasn't they said it's America's mayor. No, motherfucker, we know he was crazy as cat shit.
He's like, oh shit, I'm out of drink. We're out of vodka.
he was, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people that actually knew how he was, but I'm not surprised that he was hammered because he knew that shit was going down.
He's like, I'm about to lose my fucking license over this shit, man.
Bullshit. That's why I'm sweating so much. This is bullshit.
I hate black people, but I sweat brown.
Yeah, but no, everybody knew that this motherfucker was definitely a window licker from get-go.
Happy hour, anyone? That's just insane. But so that was a fun fact to learn, but also just like one of those kind of unbelievable things where it's just like you've got literally a room full of sober people telling you the truth, man, and you listen to a drunk vampire with cheap hair dye.
Yes,
like,
because
that shit is amazing.
No, because Trump only wants, because he's a narcissist, and everybody in the feed knows he's a narcissist. Narcissists always want reconfirmation of what they think is right. They want affirmation and reconfirmation of like, yeah, what Rudy said. You know.
So I think,
come on, man, we can take him.
Yeah. So that first day, they really established that, you know, a bunch of people told Trump that there was no fraud, that he was, or, you know, and things of that nature. Today, I think they went further to establish that, okay, so we know that he was told, and then he still went on with this, you know, theory of fraud or whatever, right? So it's all of this is sort of these first 2 days of the hearings, I think, are being used to build, you know, culpability in terms of and establishing his knowledge of fraud.
No, well,
right? He was told and he ignored it. He was told and he ignored it, and he still went out and told the fucking lie. So,
we're gonna break it down in a couple words that the people in the masses can easily understand. Motherfucker, he knew.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew. Rudy Giuliani, crazy, goofy ass, goofy motherfucker. He knew.
That's how he gets out of his coffin every night.
Every night. We knew that he knew. We knew that he would listen to somebody like Rudy because he knows Rudy's as crazy as he is. You
And
understand
gone
that?
off that liquor.
And the bottom line is Trump, no, he could be in trouble. He could be in trouble because if the AG decide to get a fucking spine, that bitch.
Oh, Hufflepuff ass nigga.
Yeah. If you don't get a fucking spine, Rudy should he should go to jail, right? And that's him actually squinching back and forth on a dick. I'm telling you right now, he should go to jail too because he was part of the conspiracy. So I want to see a bunch of fucking politicians, at least 9 of them should go to jail, Pedro, without question, because they were all part of the lie and they all knew the lie and they still backed it. They still said the shit. And Gates, that motherfucker, when he ain't trying to stick his finger in 16-year-old girls' assholes, because we already know that he's a creepoid. Yeah, exactly. Put it this way, his hair snaps on. So,
oh, Lego ass motherfucker.
That motherfucker is all about lying just to keep his brand. And so if it doesn't matter, he should go to jail too. And somebody hey, what's up, Scotty? And the people in the feed, if you did that, I would be like, hey, thank y'all for being fans, but you need to go to jail. Because that's he lied on the stand. Rudy lied on the stand.
Maya, I see you out here. She said the fact that Trump tried to browbeat the Secretary of State and governors in several states to falsify the election numbers should be enough to disqualify him from running for any public office. That's why I say tune into this shit, man, and keep watching, because they definitely have a day dedicated towards that, Maya. That was part of Liz Cheney's preface on day one, is that one of these days is going to show you that the amount of pressure he put on election officials in these key states, Michigan, Arizona, Pennsylvania,
and another thing I want y'all to know in the feed, okay, we have him actually saying the shit in Georgia on fucking audio.
It's an epic call. We just need to find 11,780 votes, one more than we have.
Right.
It's not even proper.
Trump is used to Trump's used to eating himself. And he ate himself just now by doing something like that. And the shit he's saying now about the January 6th commission. He's talking shit now. A lot of Republicans are talking shit now, saying, "Oh, it's a bipartisan witch hunt," and they're just like they couldn't get him on the impeachment.
A bipartisan witch hunt.
It didn't make sense. I know it's fucking stupid because they're fucking stupid, and we know they're stupid.
And here's the other very, very beautiful thing about these proceedings so far is it's not the squad up there talking about it's not Rashid Tlaib and AOC talking shit about Trumpty Dumpty. No, this is these are all people who work for him. Some of them are fucking related to him, like his daughter. You know what I mean? Like these are all from his side. These your people saying that. I mean, today they had footage of Bill Barr just saying that, like literally saying that Trumpty Dumpty was detached from reality. Like just not checked into the real shit on some dark fantasy shit of I'm just gonna take over the world.
Yeah, and you can't stop it.
And he's like, they can't stop us. Where's my shit? I'm out of liquor.
Yep.
All right, maybe they can stop us.
That's why Rudy was like, "Come on, we can do it. We can do it."
I feel like Rudy Giuliani's a motherfucker that walks around his house like this and shit. Like has he carries the bottle like a baby. Like, you'll always be my friend. Yeah. You never let me down once.
We'll always be together.
They can't stop us.
Yeah, but because he's literally, I think he's detached from reality. He's detached from reality. He's definitely detached.
Oh yeah. No, they so they're sociopaths on a path, trying to.
But the commission so far, the January 6th commission has
stellar job. They're doing a stellar presentation.
So far, they're doing a good job, and also making it digestible enough for the motherfuckers that's dumb as a bag of corn nuts.
Now, here's the other thing, right? Is it's gotten so good. They're doing so good that Fox can't continue to ignore it. Like Fox News aired the shit today. They didn't air the first one, right? They ran 2 hours commercial free.
Right.
Fucker Carlson and then Hannity after that. And without commercials, just trying to keep their people glued into the bullshit. But today, you can't call yourself a news outlet and not put up a congressional hearing that's trying to
about an insurrection.
The last president was an insurrectionist. Yeah,
but the first one, I turned for a minute to Fox, and it was like the thing we used to think. And look what we got here: Skippy the squirrel. Skippy the squirrel. Who knew Skippy the squirrel could water ski? I mean, look at that. Yeah. It was like they were showing anything they could. It says, "Hey man, who likes to play Parcheesi?" Like they were making up as much shit as possible. But that's Fox News. That's what Fox News
but
does.
they can't even dodge it right now. So they're obviously gonna put their spin on it. And
Tucker Carlson already said it's all lies. Hannity said it's the alt left media is melting down, and that's why they're doing it. But you got to understand, they didn't just run it on CNN and MSNBC. They ran it on regular fucking networks. And that's why he's like, what is regular network?
What is TV? I've never seen one.
I never seen. Why is that? And Fox News, they're shaking in their boots. But the bottom line is, will they get away with it? I still think they're going to get away with it. With all this information, with Liz Cheney, the most right-wing, right-wing fucking Republican,
it's so
speaking
flipped.
out, it's so flipped. Guess what? Even with that, these crackers going to get off. The small fish is going to be indicted. The small fish is going to be gobbled up. But trust and believe, Trump ain't going to go nowhere. You know why? Because the AG with his bitch ass, with his tentative bitch ass, they're going to give him all this concrete fucking information, and he's still going to be apprehensive, just like the other Frankenstein face motherfucker, Herman Munster bitch ass did with the impeachment.
Oh, Mueller.
Instead of just saying, yeah, man, 10 times this motherfucker has said shit that he should definitely be impeached, he stepped back like a bitch that he is. I don't know what the fuck y'all was.
He probably did something wrong, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, he bitched up because he's a bitch. And I think Garland is a bigger bitch. His level of bitchdom is epic. Like, I'm talking about, he go up to the tallest mountain in the world. There'll be a little tiny building. And be a bitch monk, and he goes up there and gets information from his bitch ass and brings the bitchdom back down the mountain. And when we ask him,
bitch temple, it's gonna be bitch temple.
It's called bitch temple. I mean, guys, you can look it up. You can look it up. You put in bitch temple, and it'll come right up. You can see
it's in the Bitchalea Mountains,
right?
And it's
right. And you know how you get up there? A U-Haul
filled with crackers. But again, they are doing a great job, I think, with this, with the sort of presentation so far. Fox News opening up and finally airing it could be because the other thing I was like, well, yeah, they'll have a great presentation. It'll be obvious what happened, but none of the people who need to see it are going to see it if a network like Fox doesn't run it. So them running it will at least expose these people to it. And I don't know how their minds really work or if they work at all, but at least exposure to it is important. And then I agree with you totally, Shang. Like whatever actions will or won't happen after this will solely fall on the shoulders of Merrick Garland, so our Attorney General. So let's see where we get with it.
I will bet. Oh, you know what? I always bet the people that watch the show. I'm gonna bet y'all again. Let's do it. Let's have a bet.
Okay. So you're saying nothing's gonna happen to Trumpty Dumpty or anybody else.
Rudy Giuliani's gonna go back up and live in a tree.
Scamper, nigga, scamper.
Let me ask you, ladies, would you want this motherfucker going down on you? Look at this. He would definitely. Man. Come on, man.
Tracy Jenkins, we see you. Greetings from
Fox News is going to spin it, even though they're going to show it. Right after that, they're going to say, "But what you just saw, you didn't see." And their audience is so scary dumb. The audience that follows Fox are scary dumb. Like, put it this way: in the 1990s, I don't know if you knew this or not. More people that watch Fox News died when radios fell in tubs.
Trying to watch it in the shower.
Like, hey man, put the TV closer. Oh, wait a minute, it's plugged in. I mean, no, they are fucking dumb, and their racism trumps their reality. It trumps the facts. They don't want to hear facts. I've just had a conversation with somebody at the Chateau that was a Trump supporter because I said that. So everybody, you just down with the insurrection, or are you down with the insurrection? Because that's what you'd have to be. And he said, well, you can't say really that was really Trump's fault. He told him to meet him up there, motherfucker. And then he walked away when I did it like that. And then he walked away because see the time that Pedro
maybe it's
got
the
in,
motherfucker.
yeah, the motherfucking part. Maybe it's the emphasis and my hand going like this. It was a motherfucker. And last time Pedro got in a debate with a Trump supporter, the shit lasts about 35, 40 minutes. And at the end, I'm talking about this dude's blood was coming out his nose.
I never touched him.
His eyes were swole up, his face, and he's like, I'm not going down, Pedro. I'm not going down. And he says, then Pedro hit him with a couple more. Well, this is the rational logic and the factuality of the shit. Pow! Then he finally went, okay, maybe you got a point. And he limped out to his car. But I'm telling you right now, these white people that are in power are not going to impeach. We've seen that. These white people in power are not going to indict this horrible man. They just aren't.
Well, he got impeached twice. He just didn't get convicted.
Right. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, my bad. Let me correct myself. He's not going to get convicted. He's not going to get indicted because he has been Teflon Don, just like they said. Look at some of the shit he already did. There's a couple of the annulment. Am I saying annulment? Fucking where you can't use the presidency to sell shit.
I'm not sure what word we're looking for.
It's the word. It's something clause. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
It's a conflict of interest.
Your kids are not allowed to do that. And his son-in-law was selling a bunch of stuff over in Arabia using the weight of the fucking White House. And Trump knew it, and they didn't get him for that. They didn't get him for the impeachment. They didn't get him for saying the shit he's already said. So trust and believe. I bet everybody in the feed, I bet each one of y'all 150 pesos.
Pesos. Mexican pesos, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll keep it moving, but Drunk Rudy started the show today. Thank you, brother. All right, man. We're going to keep it pushing. And as we do, I'm going to do it a little something like this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
They can't stop us. Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man. Oh, a great philosopher once said, no man is an island.
But that ain't true.
Unless you're Larry Ellison, man. Yeah, definitely looks like a. I wouldn't leave kids around him. He just looks weird. Yeah, no, you can't watch my kids, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
No sleepovers at the Ellisons. But okay, so here's the thing. Larry Ellison, one of the richest guys in the world, co-founder of Oracle.
He also created the mayonnaise. So he owns the rights.
His grandfather invented the mayonnaise sandwich. Yeah. It's been popular.
Anybody like ketchup? Yeah, he actually owns.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him too.
No, but he bought the island of Lanai in the Hawaiian chains. So he's an island owner.
Damn.
Y'all know what they do. When they buy up the land, they're gonna gentrify the fuck out of it. Do what they do. This is one of the local islands. The family's been living there for generations. Larry buys the island. What's the first thing he does? Puts up a Nobu. I don't know if you got one in y'all neighborhood, y'all, but Nobu is one of the most expensive high-end sushi chains on this planet. You ain't gonna get uncooked fish for more anywhere else, right? Like
Let them know.
top dollar for uncooked fish.
Rice, is it the roll or what it is?
Rolls, sashimi,
Okay.
it's
Well,
gonna cost you.
sashimi. I'm gonna let y'all know. I
Steak.
found this out. I did some research while Pedro was talking. They are each. This is each $28,000.
Yeah, I've got a. Well, I'm asking my mom to if she can refi her mortgage, so we can eat there one day. But
So he bought an island.
He bought the island of Lanai, Hawaii, and is essentially making it unlivable for the natives who were there, who've been there. And this, it's a gentrification story, but like just really on a whole nother level. It's not like a bunch of white people coming in all, and taking over house by house. It's like one motherfucker came and bought an island and is wreaking havoc, to be honest, on people, poor people's lives. Just rich guy, poor guy, and he's stepping on poor people right now.
I want to know if he's that rich, he couldn't get no skincare products.
Yeah, you don't want to get that dot off your face.
You don't want to get that. You're just gonna keep that dot on your face.
You're gonna leave that chocolate chip right there.
All right.
Look like you fell asleep into a plate of cookies.
Yeah, just
and
gonna
one
leave
chocolate chip just stayed. He's like, fuck it, I like chocolate.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. So you know me, guys. I wish y'all all well, but I don't think anybody ever needs to be this motherfucking rich.
Yeah, they do.
Where one person can affect the lives of thousands and thousands of people, with clicks of buttons and transfers of monies and establishings of Nobus. People on the island can't eat at Nobu. They all about to get kicked out. He gonna float them out in them little the canoes.
Yeah.
And they all just gonna be paddling to the next island, my nigga. So like
either that or a bunch of Samoans gonna come over there and like, we're not going nowhere, brother.
Yeah, man. So that's your boy Larry Ellison, man. Just taking over the world, one white guy at a time.
Look at it right here. He looked like Tom Jones loaned me his suit.
I used to be roadie for Wayne Newton.
Yeah, he got that look, man. But the bottom line is, end of the day, he got enough juice to. I mean, when you got that kind of money, when you said an island, I thought you meant he bought like an aisle at a store. No, he bought the entire island.
Yeah.
And that's some gangster shit. But if you were rich enough to do it, would you?
Yeah. He no, I mean, not at this, like the idea of owning an island would be cool. But yeah, it'd be that, like a lump of sand in a tree, and I'll start from there. Not like Manhattan and everybody get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just buy Manhattan and be like, now all y'all get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know y'all been living here for a long time, but guess what?
You know what today is? On the porch, like on the stoop, like I don't need nobody. I don't need none of you motherfuckers. Everybody get the fuck out.
And by the way, Trump won.
We won, motherfucker. We won.
But yeah,
I don't think anybody needs to do that. No one person should be able to especially negatively affect so many other lives. With a $300 million purchase, he got 98% of the 90,000 acres of Lanai. Plus he gets the 2 4-season resorts.
And guess
that provide most of the jobs. So now he owns they all work for him.
Yep.
And he gonna make it unlivable for them motherfuckers.
And they're gonna have to make one of those boat U-Hauls to get everybody off this motherfucker. But they can't because it's already filled up by crackers.
Crackers. No room on this boat, Poncho.
He got that kind of money.
Racists call everybody Poncho.
Yeah, a poncho.
Like, I'm not even Latino. He'd be like,
what are you,
Poncho.
Whatever, man. You and your tortillas.
Like, we're Filipino.
Man, what are you talking about? Well, you're all alike. Fuck you. You're all you coloreds.
Well, speaking of guys like that, Shang, I feel like
oh no,
I
you
feel
know
like
where
we're
I'm
headed
going.
there. I feel like we're heading in that direction.
All you motherfuckers on the feed, let me tell you something. And I don't mean to call all you motherfuckers. You're not all motherfuckers. Some of y'all are father
Our
fuckers.
father fuckers, yeah.
Yeah, you're father fuckers. So the father fuckers and the motherfuckers, listen, before I jump into this, I want to let y'all know something. This is something y'all need to do. Y'all need to go and check us out now. It's scrolling, it's scrolling, it's scrolling. You know where it's scrolling.
Scrolling.
Down there, it's scrolling. But make sure that you subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, I'm telling you, the world will be a better place for me and you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. But when you do this. Ring the bell, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give us. And very, very important, very, very important. Make sure that you give us likes and subscribes. Not just a little subscribe and then forget us.
Don't be stalking the page.
Don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying, Buster. You know what the fuck I mean, buddy boy. All right, so make sure you do that. Now, my shangri today is I feel like you're supposed to be patient with people who are stupid and dumb and idiots, but I don't think I can anymore. I don't think the whites will ever learn.
The whites.
Let me tell you something. I don't think the whites will learn. When will they learn? Never. Because they've lived in a society where they think they are superior, and they've done so much heinous stuff to us that they feel like they still can. They still can just walk up in Pedro's house and go, "Hey, I can tell you whatever to do," and they don't realize a lot of you gonna end up like this because we're getting tired of it. There's more. Yeah,
He got knocked out funny.
Look at the way he's laying there. No, he came on talking all this shit. Oh, Roy, you blacks and niggas and blah, pop pop. And it was, and that's where he put it this way. He slept from Manhattan all the way out to the Bronx. Okay,
Mr. Stop.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm gonna say this to white people: if you're down with us, you need to be down with us. If someone white is doing something bad, knock them out too. Give them the business too. We need that. And a lot of you Karens, sisters ain't going for it like before, right? Bitch, I don't need this job at Walmart. I'll beat your ass, bitch. I'll beat your ass, bitch. Yeah. And you know what? But I'm going to speak to the manager. Well, bitch, after I give you these hands. Now, these are two Karens that actually tried to kick a man out of his own apartment complex because she didn't like the fact that he was walking around there. Dude called his wife, and wife came out and said, "Hey, bing, 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 bing." Now, I'm not saying that all white people are bad, make sure, but we're not they slavey crying people no more. You can't come out with your little bullshit boxing and think you're gonna win a fight.
Old-timey fighting.
Old-timey fighting. This will happen to you. This will happen to you. You can't do that shit no more. Don't listen. What?
I just realized I need a lady with ass and hands.
Yeah.
This is a
real story for the people that are watching. Yeah, like his woman came outside and brutalized these bitches. Beat the brakes off them. One woman, two white women. One woman said, "You're going to tell my husband to get off a place where we paid for. It's a townhouse." And it's like, "You don't belong around here. I don't like you swimming in the pool." Well, the pool is part of the community where I paid for. And she pushed this sister, and I couldn't put the video up because it's too large. When I say that she went in on them, and I'm saying it's already been proven in the urban warfare, if we did have a civil war, in the urban areas, you're going to lose, rednecks. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. Yeah. So you got to start learning that everybody's not going to roll over for your white supremacist thought process. So just know that
some thoughts are just for you.
Yeah, keep them in your mind.
Some of those feelings are just for you.
Just yours. We're not gonna walk home and be like, "Why can't they just? I've been standing by them
all my life.
I've been fighting. We're not gonna do that no more. It's gonna be like this now. That's what's gonna happen. By the way, that's Anderson Silva. That's Anderson the Spider Silva.
Just
knocking out. Yeah, that's it.
putting somebody to sleep.
Yeah, putting you to sleep. Oh yeah, he's put to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'll next time I'll find more videos where they're smaller condensed because I got to show you this. Wow, I'll sleep kids and wow.
Yeah, AJ Fitz said I'll sleep Kens and Karens just like anyone else that want to take a class in them hands. Listen, AJ, and any cracker that wants to talk shit to you deserves the full. Like, if you see this nigga and you still want to talk shit to him, AJ Fitz,
right?
Nigga, all the biscuits are yours. You can get the whole tray, nigga.
So he gave them the whole aisle of biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're out. Yeah,
we
one guy came and he bought them all. He bought
but I see. Look, Maya said that's why I take
cardio, kickboxing, and strength training. Yeah, get in there, go.
What I'm trying to say to you is the white people have been in a position of white privilege so long. They feel like they can do whatever they want to whoever they want to, and they're not even a cop. They're not even a lawyer or whatever. They were telling black kids that lived in the same community that, hey, what are you doing around here? Well, I live right there. Get out of here. You're not allowed around here. So I've noticed some of the videos I was looking at. It's changing around where some people are not going for it, and I don't think that they're learning because
we're gonna learn you. We're gonna learn you good.
I mean, he learned, but
he woke up to a whole new attitude.
Yeah, I mean, when I say this dude gave him, man,
the hand sandwich.
No, and the thing is, his guard was up. Didn't matter.
Ting ting.
Ting 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 ting.
Biscuits fresh out the oven.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. So wow, okay, Maya and Kate. That's in case I get to.
She can't get to her guns, swords, or ninja stars. Well, go ahead.
But if I don't get this gun, I'm buying a bunch of ninja stars for sure, and I think I'm gonna be pretty.
Nunchucks,
and you know those axes they throw. I'm gonna get a bunch of those.
A good old bow staff will do you some good too,
especially if you're a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
because I killed dogs. Nigga.
We about to kill it. Speaking of killing it, man. Tonight, if you're in the LA area, North Hollywood Comedy Chateau, I'll be hosting tonight. Holding it down, emceeing the 10 o'clock show. So you gonna go to
you know what? I'm gonna come up there and fuck with you, bruh.
Come through, bruh.
Hey, bruh.
thecomedychateau.com. Go check it out, man.
You don't got a flyer or something? Oh, okay. Fuck
I didn't. They didn't send me one, so I didn't make one. But
all right, well, check it out. I'll be up there with Pedro tonight. Come check out Pedro hosting. I might even get down a little bit. Depends on how the crowd is. But aside from that, as we get up out of here, I told y'all to follow, but not just follow. Come see us live. Come see the live show where we'll be at Wednesday. Where the fuck? Okay, here we go. In Hollywood, Savage AF Live Wednesday. That will be June 15th, 7:30 p.m. If you want to get on the free guest list, that's right, we got a free guest list. Make sure that you inbox myself on IG at Comedian Shang, or you Black Pedro, and you get free passes to come see us live in Hollywood, and hope you can make it out. All right?
That's it, baby. All right, y'all.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m.
No, I'm working tomorrow. So maybe we can do a 3 o'clock. We'll talk about it, but sorry.
No, yeah, I thought,
schedule
sorry.
To change, but
no, I didn't know. I was just going into,
we'll keep you guys stay posted. Stay tuned. All right, but we'll be back.
yeah. So I'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So we'll be back. Make sure you support us and share our fucking page. What you doing, people? What you doing? You follow us, but you ain't sharing, motherfuckers.
Well, yeah.
Share. Sharing is caring.
That's what it is, y'all.
All right.
Savage AF.
We'll see you tomorrow.
At some point.
Yeah.
Somehow.